evening and welcome. You're watching ET now. Let's quickly focus at the flashes at the bottom of your screen. The CPI numbers for the month of March have come in. The expectation was about 2.9% as against the February number of 2.57%. The March CPI now coming in at 2.86%. So this is pretty much in line with expectation. Let's see how the core CPI number will also come in. So clearly it goes on to show that the retail inflation has accelerated, and what is the kind of impact that this is going to have on on the RBI? How will the RBI really look at this? Remember, in the last policy, the RBI has said that they, they've kept their stance neutral. So needs to be seen how this number will be looked at. I'm waiting for the internals, but before that, let me see if we're joined by our consulting editor, Maithili Busnarmat. Maithili, good evening. If you can hear me, the March CPI coming in at 2.86%, and this is against a reading of 2.57 in the month of February.
Yes, Ruchi, it just shows that the CPI numbers, inflation is still very much lower than what the RBI's midpoint target of 4% is. It's marginally higher, as you said, than the previous month. So this shows a reversal of trend, because since the month of June last year, June 2018, CPI had been steadily declining, and it's only in the month of February that we saw a reversal in the trend when CPI picked up a little bit, as you said, to 2.57. Now we're seeing that reversal continue. We have 2.86. So clearly inflation is picking up, and this is actually now, I'd say, a welcome reversal of trend, because we were worried whether they would in fact go in for a deflationary tendency. So clearly inflation is picking up, but it's way below what the RBI's midpoint of 4% is. So whether RBI will follow up with some action or not in the June policy remains to be seen, because as you know, RBI will look at both inflation and IIP. Under the new governor, the RBI is focusing on growth as well and not looking only at inflation.